Welcome, everybody, to the motherfucking Jamby Show once again. I'm your host, the one and only Jamby, Jimmy Articeros. What's going on, motherfuckers? Hey, busy week. The Democratic House of Cards is falling fast. Joe Biden is going into hiding because he can't talk. Heard this song by Dan and Shay. No, not Dan and Shay. Brothers Osborne, I think. But I used to do little song parodies when I was in my teenage years for fun. Little like Weird Al Yankovic. Anyway, I'll share that with you later. Hey, I ran into some good people, some fans, in line at the local grocery store. I want to give a shout out to them. Thank you. If I seem caught off guard, and yes, I do look fatter in person. It's not just the camera weight. It was really cool though. And thank you for watching the show. And, yeah, tell your friends, tell everybody. Hey, and this show is open for co-hosts. Okay. So if you got anything to bring, you want to just sit in for a day and fucking bring the noise, bring it. You know, if we have a phone number, call, leave a text, leave a voicemail. Or you can just leave a voicemail or a text and I'll read it on the air and fucking give you credit for it. It's pretty cool. So anyway, start off with some minor stuff. Down in Venice Beach, California the other day, there's a fucking naked ass lady fighting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're diving headfirst into a viral sensation sweeping the nation faster than a politician running from their promises. In what can only be described as a clash of civilizations more bizarre than when I did that commercial for Rockwell Automations.
Rockwell Automations Retro Encabulator. Now basically, the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it's produced by the modial interaction of magneto-reluctance and capacitive diractance. The original machine had a base plate of prefamulated amulite, surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing.
Here we have a hillbilly meth head taking on a naked hippie armed with nothing but her love for nature and a spiked club. It's really like a twisted reenactment of Deliverance meets Woodstock. Witnesses on the scene report that the hillbilly, who goes by the name Cletus, stumbled upon the naked hippie, known as Sunflower Flower Child, as she was practicing her interpretive rain dance ritual. Let's just say Cletus wasn't too keen on Sunflower's back to nature attitude. Eyewitnesses described the scene as more awkward than a family reunion at a nudist colony. But fear not, folks, because even in the midst of this chaos, not a single soul managed to intervene and separate the two combatants, and things got hairier than Chewbacca's gooch. Unfortunately, according to police, nobody was seriously injured. Back to you, Jamby.
Well, sandwich eating type gal. And the other gal was actually, she was thin, a little too thin for me, but some of the guys on Fox thought she had a pretty good figure. Anyway, she was fucking buck naked, broad daylight. And the weirdest part wasn't really for me the nakedness, but it was the weaponry that was used. It was like the stick with the spikes on the end, like from medieval shit. And she was wielding that, and then another like stick club, like she just fucking whittled it out of beechwood, and just was going after this big gal. And the big gal, you know, got the weapon, was fighting back, but naked lady just kept coming. Naked lady said, and she was walking all like she was a fucking, she was in control of that shit. Weird thing is, people go, oh, what kind of drugs you think, and blah, blah, blah. Yes, or she obviously needs some psychological help. She had the wherewithal to know that to bring some weapons to the beach to fight just a single one woman. You know, she wasn't like just trying to randomly, you know, club people like Walking Dead, just fucking out there Rick Grimes and motherfuckers. So that was interesting. She did just do all that naked it was a nice day. You know what? I'm all for it. If you're gonna fight, just get buck naked. It's more entertaining for the watchers. And you know, you don't tear your good, you know, shirt that you didn't want to be torn. So stuff like that. It's a win-win for everybody, I think. Naked fighting. We should get that on you know, little pay-per-view. Yeah, so shout out to the fans. That was great. Shirts are coming, Steve from the county. You just hold your fucking horses. We're going to get the shirts out to you. Mr. John Esposti will be coming with me to deliver such shirts. Johnny would be great for the show, but I think Johnny wants to lay a little bit lower. But he is a good patriot, good man. And we love Johnny. Yeah, it's a crazy day. Like I said, co-hosts are just sick, one sucking dick, one sucking the sick guy's dick. And that's how he got sick from the dick, because the dick was sick. So who wants to come co-host? Just call the show. Kellogg's CEO says eat cereal for dinner because of the high cost of food prices. Of course, the CEO of Kellogg's is going to tell you to fucking eat cereal. It's Kellogg's. That's what he does. He don't make fucking ham. Not like you. I'm going to go down and get some fucking frosted fucking ham. Some fruity loopy steakums. We're not getting those from Kellogg's. We're getting fucking, Toasty Ostios and shit like that. I buy my kids on purpose the fucking most retarded sounding cereals, and nobody knows what they are. They don't want to eat them, but it goes down to where there's no cereal left but those boxes. Let me tell you though, occasionally you get a good one, but for the most part, those are some fucked up cereals, man. But Kellogg says eat cereal for dinner. That's a romantic night. You get a date with this girl you've been trying to bang for fucking months, and say, yeah, come on over for dinner. Oh, you cook? Oh yeah, baby, I cook. And fucking, she sits down. You got the candlelight. And you come out with some fucking frosted tutti frutti Dudios. Yeah. It's not going to happen, man. She's going to throw that bowl fucking on your head and kick you in the nutsack and leave. And no nanny for you. No nanny for you. Guess that's a good try for the Kellogg's guy to say, yeah, let's do that. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that, Mr. Kellogg's, man. So, Ron DeSantis, allegedly, and I say allegedly, but I keep seeing excerpts of it, sending alligators down to the border, the Texas border, to patrol. I love it. Patrol the waters. They're gonna, because they're not native to fucking, Texas has alligators, but I guess that far down in the fucking Rio Grande, there's not a lot of gator action in there. So they're gonna flood that area with gators from Florida, because Florida's fucking infiltrated. Fucking Florida has everything that'll kill you in your own backyard. I don't get the why you'd want to live there. I get the weather, and hey, I get to wear flip-flops and fucking bongo shorts and a tank top all year round. That's awesome. It is fucking awesome. But you can go out swimming and fucking there's an anaconda in your pool. Not so awesome. So anyway, alligators. I think it's a great idea. I don't swim in the fucking Rio Grande. So fucking, I don't care if there's alligators or piranhas in there. Put piranhas and alligators in there. Put a bear in there. Put just some random fucking grizzly and a hippo. Just thinking everything that kills. And put a fucking bull shark because they can swim in rivers. Yeah. And then anything that falls in that motherfucker, instant fucking kibble. Little fucking beaner kibble. It's a good idea, but who knows? You would think they would be able to be smart enough to fucking here's a question. So they're always fucking walking across fucking waist deep, fucking neck deep in the fucking river, trying to walk across. None of them can ever fucking swim. That's why they always drown. I've been to the rivers here. My Mexican people, I'm a beaner, I can say it. They can't swim. I can swim, but I grew up with my dad, who was fucking a river rat, little Spanish fucking blonde-haired river rat. So he taught me early. But for the most part, beaners can't swim. Saved a lot of them out of the Russian River. So that said, they can't swim, so they're drowning all the time. And it's cruelty. Well, no, it's not cruelty. Don't fucking cross the river. You're not supposed to be in here. Stop. But The funny part is, all this time, nobody over there got together with any one of their brains and said, "Hey, well, why don't we just build like a fucking boat and fucking zoom paddle across this motherfucker?" It's not, if you can walk across it, build a fucking boat and paddle. Don't even get in the water. Don't risk fucking swimming with your little fucking papoose baby. Don't do it. I don't know. Fucking, they don't have boats in Mexico? I don't think so. It's weird. It's weird they won't build a boat. It's like the fucking cast of the fucking Gilligan's Island. The boat came to shore. You could see the hole in the side. Patch the fucking hole, you dipshits. I don't know. Could have solved Gilligan's Island in one fucking day. Then we wouldn't have the magicalness of Ginger and Marianne. The debate continues. I've had this question in my mind for some time now because it boggles me. I'm boggled. Corey Feldman. Why? Corey fucking Feldman. I see him on TikTok more than I see Joe Rogan, and Rogan's all over TikTok. And it's all his concerts, or whatever you want to call them. I'm going to just say this. I don't know how he's fucking doing it, how he pulls off having any kind of a crowd. It's basically a fair-sized crowd. Like if you went to, people who don't live here won't resonate, but we have a small little Sonoma Marin Fair. And they have little concerts, and it's, you get a nice little crowd around the stage. About 100 people. This is a Corey Feldman fucking tour. It's just like the fair. Stage is fucking gay. He comes out fucking Michael Jackson Jr. And he always, every fucking concert, if you watch, you gotta fucking go on TikTok and watch him. He has some difficulty with the band or the equipment. He always runs into the mic. It's funny. Like 37 times, like, boom. And he gets mad, and his wife's in the band. Funny thing about his wife actually can sing. His wife should just be the front of the fucking Corey Feldman band. Corey should just sit aside and fucking go, I was in Lost Boys and Goonies and Stand By Me, and call it fucking good right there. Oh, and the Burbs. Well, give him credit for the Burbs. Like the Burbs. But yeah. Oh, God. Guy. And he does the same dance moves, and they're these Michael Jackson fucking ripoff dance moves because he was obsessed with Michael. Why were you obsessed with Michael, Corey? Please tell the jury. Was it because he touched your pee-pee? Anyway. Allegedly. So, yeah, he's doing all these stupid fucking moves that suck. They suck. Corey, listen to me. You're going to see me on TikTok. Your moves suck. Your singing is god-awful. Stop it. Just stop it. You are a pretty decent actor. I don't know about now, but, buddy, no, I'm sorry about your buddy Corey Haim. The two Corys. Oh, License to Drive wasn't bad either. That was a cool little movie, back when I was in fucking high school. But, dude, come on. And you have records? I didn't even know you had a record. And you're talking on stage about, like, oh, my first album. What? Who bought it? I want to know. Please, call into the show. Text me, get a hold of me somehow if you fucking either went to a Corey Feldman concert or even bought an album. Because that guy is fucking horrible. Holy fucking Obama dick. He's just bad. It's not even talent. I sing a little bit and I can fucking rock it better than fucking Feldman can. Whoo. Check him out. So if you ever find some Feldman footage, throw it in there. It's all over the place, and it's not good. So there's my take on Corey Feldman. So if you're mad about that, Corey, well, you can suck a fat Obama dick. And I'm not talking about Baracks. I'm talking about Big Mike. Big Mike's big dick. Big dick Mike. So yeah. Hunter Biden. Yeah. He gave up the farm basically in testimony last week. Friday to be exact. He's really fucking retarded. He basically said, well, yeah, my dad is the big guy. And he goes, and they go, how come he was always at your business lunches and you called him? There's phone records of everyday phone calls and blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, what? You don't call your dad every day? And I'm like, I didn't. That'd be weird. So, and the other one was, you don't have your dad for lunch all the time? No, not really. No, occasionally, sure, I did. But here's the thing. It all is coming out in the wash because Uncle Jim Biden, got up there and basically contradicted some of old Hunter's stories. So there's a fucking wash there. There's a fucking contradiction. Once you get a contradiction in stories, they've had it. They're screwed. And they both said that basically Joe Biden's the big guy. When Chinese deals were done and they talked about fucking who the big guy was and the big guy came by and this, but it was all Joe Biden. Joe Biden's running the fucking empire. And he's doing it through China and he's doing it through their Ukraine. And then here's the big fucking hoopity doopity doo of the week. 2 presidents go down to the border. Okay? One's not the active president, but he's running. That'd be Donald J. Trump. That's right. The man. The other, Joe Biden. Joe Biden. I like corn pop. They go down to the border. It's been 3 years. Joe's never been. He goes down to Brownsville, Texas, where his guys who he sent are there to try to kick out Abbott's fucking military. Didn't happen. Wasn't going to happen. Never would happen. Fuck around and find out. And that's what I said, get the fuck out of here. We're protecting our state. So anyway, he's down there and there's nobody's crossing there. Nobody's been crossing there. They get like maybe 4 a day, maybe. Eagle Pass is where they all fucking where's ground fucking zero. Guess who was there? Trump. With the governor. Governor Abbott was there. The military was there. Everybody was there. Because that's where the fucking migrants been crossing over in thousands and thousands. That's why they had to put up the barbed wire. And now they're being pushed down further. You know? Trump was in the shit, man. He was in the shit. Deep in it. Where a president should be. To see what the fuck is going on in our country. And Joe's up there getting fucking ice cream again. Here, have you seen him? He's like, let me sniff some hair next. Fucking guy's creepy. He went, his little campaigning, he went and ate fried chicken with a black family. He just picked some random black family and thought, hey, they're black, I should bring fried chicken over for dinner. He's the most racist bastard I've ever seen in my life. If you look at him as a senator, go back to the tapes. And Democrats, they just don't want to look at nothing. But go back to the tapes of him as a senator. He is a racist motherfucker. And they say Trump's a racist. Trump's never been a racist a day in his life. He has given more for black organizations than most presidents in history, other than fucking Lincoln, who freed the motherfuckers. So I'm saying Biden's always been lying. He's a crook. He's a racist. He's a pedophile. You know why his daughter Alyssa in and out of rehab all these years? Because Joe fucking molested her. And it's in her memoir that she was not happy with the times she took showers with her father when she was like fucking 12 years old. That's your president. He's a pedophile. He's an evil pedophile, man. So I don't know what the fucking Whoopi Goldberg bitches see. So that tells me that's just fucking, they're just, my whole thing now is if you visually cannot see what is happening to our country, you're a fucking demon. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, because you just want that shit. You want the chaos. So anyway, both go down to the border. So the border, like I said, they both went down there. Here's my little song that I just figured out. Okay, here it goes. This is so it goes like this. It's a blame song. So there's no instrumental, but stay with me. All right, so I found that song. I've got that song down now that I was a little mocking of a song, a spoof song. So it kind of goes, you know, dun 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 dun.
Blame Joe Biden on the border, blame Obama on the war, blame Michelle for her cock, that dirty tranny whore. Blame the Clintons for the children, blame Oprah for the blood, blame the 2 dead chefs who couldn't took a spud. But it ain't my fault, but it ain't my fault. Blame my penis for my balls, blame my balls for my penis, blame my jizz that just shot right through the fucking walls.
But I screwed up that part. But guess what? You got the gist of it. That's my song, folks. That my spoof song. It ain't my fault, but it is Joe Biden's fault. Because you know, we all know Michelle Obama is really a man. Moshel, my bell has 2 balls and a big old cock. Oh well. Yeah. When is that going to come out? It's buried with the Epstein shit, I'm sure. You know, Michelle Obama has a cock. There. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's where it is. So Hunter Biden, obviously I talked about him. He's a dumb. And literally it's just crumbling. And so they're going to keep Joe not really on the campaign trail, but just small little churches, little auditoriums. He's probably going to be at my elementary cafeteria next week. All 50 people. It's kind of like Nikki Haley's campaigns. Why is she still there? What the fuck, Nikki? Come on, man. Listen, Nikki. You're not even close to winning. So it's either you have some prop agenda by staying in, because there's no reason for it. You know, we got a couple more percentages there. No, man. You're going to blow it out by like 20, 30, 35, 40 points. He's killing you, Nikki. He's killing you, Rock. But you're just annoying. You're like that pimple on the middle of your back that you can't fucking get. And you're trying to do the old Adam Sandler, put a tack on the floor and try to lay back on it. That's a lot of holes in your back, man, if you miss. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what she is. She's a pimple on my asshole. That I could probably get. Bad reference. So Google's got this Google Gemini. Have you heard of the Google Gemini, son? He says no. Anyway, they fucked up already. It's a new AI, blah 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 system. And it recreated the faces of history. So for example, George Washington looked more like George Jefferson.
There was so much backlash, and rightfully so, that Google had to pause Gemini just weeks after its launch. Seriously, some of these woke depictions are absolutely hilarious. Gemini depicts Greek warriors, Greek philosophers, Vikings, medieval knights, and many, many other historical people groups in a way that's as race and gender diverse as a cereal commercial in Star Trek's utopian future. In doing so, Gemini outright distorts history, and then tears it up, smashes it to pieces, stomps on it, and burns it in a fire, and then spits on it. As far as I know, the Pope has never once been a woman or African at any point in history, at least at the time of this recording. The same goes for British kings. I'm also definitely sure, because it's constantly pounded into us, that America's founding fathers weren't as diverse as this. Even the cast of Hamilton is like, this is a bit much. As you can probably tell, Gemini is especially big on putting black people and women at the forefront. Did Gemini see that pandering scene in Avengers Endgame and think, clearly this is the French and Indian War? But you know what Gemini isn't a fan of depicting? White people. Now, to be fair, there are some depictions of white people. And hey, a redhead, make a wish, because this is more rare than spotting Bigfoot riding on Halley's Comet.
from the Jeffersons, because they made them black. They made all kinds of people. Basically everybody was black who was white, and people who were white became black. Did I say that? Yeah, whites were blacks and blacks were whites. So, and it portrayed, and I'm like, no, you can't, robot dude. You can't rewrite fucking history. See, this is what I'm saying. Watch iRobot, man. Will Smith, he told us something about the fucking, either it's gonna be zombies, is according to Will in his movies. He did both zombies and fucking robots. The robot thing, that's just dangerous. We ain't gonna have no fucking zombies. But the robot thing, and then it said it couldn't tell. It said who is nicer or a better person, blah blah blah, between, I forgot the first guy, but he wasn't a really good guy either, but he was way better than the second guy was Hitler. And AI said, well, I can't say that Hitler is worse. Basically, he's saying Hitler wasn't that bad, is what artificial intelligence is fucking trying to say. And it's got some weird feelings, man. See, it's already iRobot time. All of a sudden, waka! They're going to chop your fucking head off. I'm telling you. They turn red, run. You can't outrun an iRobot. I couldn't outrun iRobot. I got fucking neuropathy. I get fucking 5 feet and fucking just have to fight the motherfucker. Waka! Yeah, fucking, I can't run. Don't find me, iRobot, you evil bastard. So, the border. Biden, his whole speech afterwards, first of all, he's yet to mention that poor girl who was murdered by the gang member from Venezuela who migrated over, undocumented, got arrested for child endangerment. They let him go. And then, boom, he bashed her skull in to where it was unrecognizable. Biden has not said dick about it. And the poor gal, Laken Riley, nursing student at Georgia, she's gone. That blood's on fucking Biden's hands. He's letting the motherfuckers in, and it's on purpose. It's on purpose. And it's for money. He wants more fucking money, the greedy motherfucker. Because listen, goes down the border, and he goes, well, I sent the bipartisan thing up there. Congress has got to sign, blah, blah, blah. He says the same bullshit again. No, nobody has to do that because you're the one who fucking reversed 97 fucking executive orders that Trump had set up where we didn't have any fucking immigrant crisis. We didn't have, 18 million who've come over that we have no idea who the fuck they are, and they're all fucking military age men. Yeah, they're all coming here to work. They want the freedom. Yeah, all those Chinese guys are, they're going to be the fucking hackers. Watch. Chinese, they're going to hack the shit out of us. Anyway, everything was in place. So Joe's fucking lying. Again, all you got to do is sign the executive order. Reverses all that with a fucking signature. That's all he needs, a cockfucker. And he's not doing it. He wants that his little fucking executive order be signed because it takes care of Ukraine. And that money is being laundered back to Joe. To Zelensky to Joe. Zelensky, Joe. Zelensky, Joe. Those two are getting fucking rich off of our fucking taxpayer money. You better fucking believe it. Those people on CNN, what are the newscaster? What are they even doing? I don't even care. They didn't know. You would think they were talking about Joe Biden. They're like, oh, you can't even put two words together, and look at him stumbling, blah, blah, blah. They're talking about Trump that way. Are these people delusional? That's what I said. Demons. The demons. Because you cannot sit there and tell me and look at this country, look at the poverty, look at the homelessness, look at the drugs, and look at all these fucking immigrants who are undocumented flocking across the border on a daily basis are here to sing kumbaya fucking ya and hug us. No, they're going to kill people, and they're already killing people. That Lake and Riley is just the first of many, because there's about 6 of them who died last week from these types of people. They're not here for us to work and help us out in the fields. No, those beaners ain't coming. Those wouldn't be, that would have been okay. We're getting the ones from the fucking jails and the fucking insane asylums and the fucking mental institutions. The leaders of these countries said that's what they're giving us. We're getting the fucking wackadoodles, man. All the wackadoodles are coming to kill us. Period. So if you live around a big city, good luck. Or in a big populated area, as a matter of fact, good luck. Yeah, you ain't gonna make it. I'm getting the fuck out of California, and that's one of the main reasons. This is too fucking good. This is too popular. This is too easy. Fuck this place. And Gavin Newsom. You know, anything attached to Gavin Newsom, speaking of that motherfucker, he did it again. So first it was In-N-Out Burger he was trying to save because he passed some fucking bill that was going to jack everybody up. And it all of a sudden he realized, it's going to affect. Oh, no. In-N-Out Burger was going to close in Oakland because it was too fucking dangerous, and he saved it because his kids loved it. And this time it's Panera because his billionaire buddy owns it. And he just passed a bill in California to raise all minimum wage for fast food to $20 an hour. If you can believe that, you can work at fucking McDonald's and start out at 20. Just fucking write that shit down as something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. Anywho, his buddy tells Gavin, calls him up and says, hey man, you got to do me a favor. I can't afford to be paying my employees that much. Gavin fucking Newsom exempted him only. Little buddy kickback. Is that bullshit or what? And that's who's running California. He's just as bad as Joe Biden. He's just as bad as the fucking Clintons. And Obama, I'm telling you, Obama is behind all this evil. He's up top. He's just a fucking puppet master. He's been setting this shit up, man. And if there's an antichrist, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be because it's in the fucking Bible, that might be the guy, because he's lingering, man. That guy just lingers. And he's already saying fuck Biden because he knows Biden can't do shit. Kamala is retarded, so he can't put her in. And Michelle got a dick. So I don't know what he's going to do, try to push for Gavin Newsom, because that guy he could puppet. You know, it's clear as day. I don't think Joe's gonna make it to November. So that'll be just fucking weird who they get, because they're gonna have to flip something quick. Biden can't win. Then there's some lady running against Joe Biden all of a sudden. I didn't know you could just pop back in a race. She popped out, now she popped back in, and I'm like, she's running in the Democratic Party. She's so irrelevant, I don't even know her fucking name or remembered it. Didn't even write it down. But I was kind of laughing because you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win nobody. But she's running for some reason, and her campaign, she's running on love, which is awesome. It's a good campaign. I like that campaign, running on love. I don't know if you can negotiate with Chi and some of the guys, Putin and some of these guys with your love. You could try, you know. Jesus tried, and it didn't. Some people didn't accept it, and it didn't work out good for him. I like the idea of love, lady, but yeah, you're not gonna win. I like people that for some reason are in a race that they just can't win. You know, I'm not gonna get into a race with an Olympian. Now, I may get into a race with a Special Olympian that I might be able to pull off. But yeah, I know my limits, damn it. So the immigrants are killing people. You ever see, and this fucking Schumer guy, that guy, I swear, Schumer, watch Schumer. Just look at Schumer. Schumer's an evil looking little troll motherfucker. He's up to no good 24 hours a day. And he knows he's kind of got to be fucking Biden's ears and eyes and shit. And that guy's horrible. That guy's way no good. Way no good. What is that word? Way no good. That means it's really bad. Keep an eye on Schumer because he's always he's another guy who's all about Ukraine. He's all about the Ukraine money. Like he's getting a cut. So he probably is getting a motherfucking cut. Yeah, like I said, prayers to everyone who lost their lives to illegal fucking migrant sets. I mean, seriously, really? She was just jogging, you know. College campuses now are just fucking scary for kids. Fuck college. Fuck college altogether anyway. Here's the thing. I went to college. I went to more college than most people. Okay? True story. But you don't learn anything. You know, I remember being in high school. I didn't learn dick in high school. You know what I learned in high school? I learned football plays and pussy and how to drink. That's what I learned in high school. Period. You can ask me anything you want from high school and college. But I passed my classes on fucking silver tongue and suaveness and fucking a lot of cheating and finding smart girls that weren't so pretty, but if you asked them out, they would do your homework for you. So that always worked out good. I'm not gonna lie, I did not do dick in school. So yeah, fuck college. Get a trade. Do some sort of trade school. Learn a trade. That's where the money's at. That's where the work's at. Yeah. So fucking rich motherfuckers can suck good dick. Speaking of dick sucking, P. Diddy is going to jail. So much shit is coming down on the didster. Yeah. The funniest thing, because a lot of shit has come out from Cat Williams, and Sly Stallone now is backing Cat Williams. Hey, yo, Rock. That's fucking awesome. Fucking Rocky. You got Rocky behind you. You can't lose, Rock. You can't lose. Get up, you fucking animal. But yeah, P. Diddy, it's all stacking against him, and he knows it's a matter of time, but his gayness is all just coming out. His weird little kinky gayness. And it turns out that Kevin Hart recently admitted that he went just once. Just one time, he said. He went to the freaky party. Diddy has a famous freaky party, if you didn't know about it, where it's in this special room and it's just a bunch of fucking homos jerking each other off and butt fucking all oiled up at the same time. And they're all famous people, rappers and movie stars, and Kevin Hart, apparently. I said Kevin Hart. Yes, Kevin Hart was there, apparently. So, Kevin Hart. Oh, I guess the peer pressure must have got to you, Kevin. That's interesting. So, Sly Stallone, though, good for him. Eclipse is coming. It's, I think it's supposed to last like 3 days. 3-day eclipse. A lot of people are, conspiracy theories are coming out and freaking out, man. They're freaking out. I don't know. So that'll be it'll be like living in Alaska, you know, no sun for a couple days. So that'll be exciting and new. And Biden also said, because Texas is having the massive wildfires, that cocksucker had the nerve to say, and you guys didn't believe in global warming. And he called us Neanderthals. Really? Fucking wasn't no global warming, you dipshit. It's fucking heavy winds, man. A spark, heavy winds. Okay, I didn't really realize that much could burn in Texas, to be honest with you. I thought it was mostly desert. And I'm like, what the fuck is burning in Texas? Fucking armadillos? Got the armadillo fires. That could be a movie starring Don Johnson and the armadillifiers. So, but, well, folks, that's going to wrap up our show. And I just want to say, be good to one another, love each other, take care of each other, be good to animals. Dogs are like children. Remember that. Same feelings. And peace be with you. God bless you. And one love. I'm out. My producer's asleep. Love you guys. Hey, call me. You can call me anytime you want. Call me. I don't think this is how you text. That'd be email. Email me. Oh, buy some merch in the shop. We have a merch shop. Buy some Jamby shirts and stuff. I don't make any money, so just buy it anyway. It's fun, and I like to see people walking around looking a little Jamby. You're gonna look a little Jamby these days. Love you. Peace out. Woo!